Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adama Kenneth, and in today's video I'm going to be creating this everyday flawless makeup tutorial. This tutorial is beginner friendly. I tried as much as possible to simplify the steps so you can create flawless everyday makeup with no stress. If you are interested in seeing more of my content and would like to support my channel, please subscribe and share this video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss any uploads. Now, if you want to see how I created this look as well as my easy eyeshadow technique, then keep on watching. First, I will be using the Beauty Oil. I really like this oil because it is dry and lightweight. So if you have dry, normal combination skin, you can definitely use this. But if you have very oily skin, I suggest you skip this step. For primer, I will be using this hydrating lotion. It has this illuminating quality where it gives that hydrated glow from within look. This is the Prism FX hydrating lotion from Beauty, and I'm just going to use this as a base for my foundation. The foundation I'll be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade 360 Mocha, and I'm just applying this all over the face to even out her skin tone. She already has very beautiful skin, so I'm just going to use this foundation to make her skin tone one, and I'm applying this using a dense foundation brush and just pushing it into the skin. To bring forward certain areas of her face, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer in the shade Golden. This shade is absolutely perfect on her skin tone. It is at least 2 shades lighter than her foundation. And I'm just going to apply this under her eyes, on her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, and basically just apply this in every area that I want to accentuate. And then going in with a down beauty sponge to blend it all out. The beauty sponge I'm using is the Raha Cosmetics Pro Beauty Sponge. You want to make sure that your beauty sponge is damp for this step so you don't lift off all of the product that you worked so hard to apply. I'm pretty much pressing in and blending as I go to make sure that the product is still in place and everything is blended to perfection. I tend to spend a lot of time blending, but once I am done with, or I am satisfied with what I have done, I then go in to set it with powder. For this tutorial, I'm using the Milani Minerals Compact Powder in the shade 110 Deep, and I'm just going to apply this all over her face. This will help to mattify the liquid products that I applied and make sure that it stays in place. I'm going to try to avoid the under eye area and all of the areas that I highlighted because I'm going to be using a loose setting powder for those areas. And the loose setting powder I'm going to be using is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. I'm using the shade Banana Bread. And this shade looks great on dark and deep skin, especially people with golden and neutral undertones. I'm going to allow this sit while I do my powder contour, brows, and finish up the entire look. For powder contour, I'm going to be using the Black Opal Oil Absorbing Pressed Powder in the shade Classic Espresso, and I'm going to just contour and bring back definition to the face as well as contour the nose. To contour the nose, I'm actually using this very tapered eyeshadow blending brush, but I like to use it for nose contour because it just gets the product right where I need it to be. I believe this brush is from MAC. It is the 224 brush, and I'm just going to use that to apply my nose contour. Next, I'm going to be doing the brows, and I'm so sorry guys because I don't have a lot of footage for the brows in this tutorial, but the product that I use is the Beautyline by Didi Browgasm Brow Pencil. Please let me know in the comments if you would like me to do a detailed brow tutorial, and I will definitely do that. To prime the lid for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base in the shade 3, and I'm going to apply this on her lid and just blend it out. For the eye look, I'm only going to be using one eyeshadow palette, and I'll be using 3 colors in this eyeshadow palette. The first color I'm going to be digging in is the peachy nude shade. It is called Culture. I absolutely love this shade. Matter of fact, this shade made me buy this palette twice, and the second one is almost done. I don't reach out for this palette anymore as I used to, but when I brought it out, I just remembered how much I really loved this shade. So after I apply this, I then go in with the shade called Shade. It's like a brown shimmer shade, and then I apply this in the outer corner and blend it towards the crease. I also mix a bit of shade and the color called Thick. It is a soft orangey shade to blend into the crease and tie the entire look together. The next step after this is to dust off the excess powder that we applied under the eyes to bake, and then go in with the Inglot eyeliner gel in shade 77, and I'm applying this in her waterline. To set the entire face, I'm using the TM Essentials Hydro Splash Instant Hydrating and Refreshing Spray, and I'm spraying this everywhere except the eye area. For lips, I'm using the shade I would have used to contour if I had done like cream contour, and I'm using that to outline her lips and going over it with clear lip gloss. To finish up this look, I'm going to apply the Danisamarix Dew Wet Balm in the shade Hot Water, and this is just going to give it that instant glass skin that looks fresh, hydrated, and absolutely flawless. And that is the finished look. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot to me if you do. Don't forget to share the video as well. Until I see you in my next video. Bye.